Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm back. Had a good summer. Had a great summer. Had a lot of fun. Yeah. Good times. Hope you guys enjoyed your summer and you came out of it unscathed. Yeah, so let's talk about summer, what I did. As you know, my son and me, we were planning on doing these paintings on buildings and stuff. Didn't pan out. Couldn't get the paint. No one really donated much on the coffee thing, as I said. And not one single person wanted any type of religious thing drawn on their building. Not one single person. We asked around a few people. I'm not the begging type, but yeah, it was interesting. I mean, even some of the locations. Um, yeah, I don't want to go blowing people off, man. Teach their own, man. That's between them and their maker and whatnot. But what else went on? But however, my son has been doing really beautiful oil paintings, big, huge ones. Like I've explained throughout my summer, I think I went on here and I was saying I'm in the smaller room now. I gave him the bigger bedroom because he's painting these huge canvases. Some of them 6, 7 feet tall. One of them was. And I'm trying to stay perfectly still and have this laptop right in front of me because the mic is right up there. I don't want to shift around because that kind of annoys me when my words get broke out. It's always like the most important shit. And I'm like, "Ah," it's like weird shit. I hate that. All right. So what else did I do this summer? Obviously, I've relapsed. I've done graffiti. You saw it in the video, the one I posted before this. I'm back on recovery as far as it goes with graffiti addiction. Hopefully, I won't relapse again. No, I think that's how it works, yo. All right, let's see, what else did we do this summer? Man, I could just fast forward, like speed up a bunch of shit. Like I have a lot of shit on video. Another thing, documentary's coming out about me soon. I don't know what route they're actually taking with it at this point, but they've been videoing it ever since my show I had in the Hamptons, ever since I had an art show out in the Hamptons, and ever since then, so like a year and a couple months now. This guy's been videoing me and talking to me and talking to people I know and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Also, I did Crime Spot, NYC Crime Spot, NYC Crime Spot. I did that too. I did that right before I shut off, actually. Right, that was around June or something like that. I did NYC Crime Spot, but it dropped when I was already off for YouTube. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I'm saying off YouTube, I don't come on during the summer. I like to hang out in the summer, enjoy my summers and stuff like that. Um, Never really a money grab, this thing. It's just so many like crazy ideas people have about graffiti and graffiti writers and so many lies. I think the breaking point, and I won't expose the person, not yet anyway, but I think the breaking point was I was sitting in the Hall of Fame one day with Joey, TDS, and a few other people, and I was talking about a situation, a story of graffiti that I was in. Now, not in the actual immediate conversation, but off next picnic table or something, the next group, like the next chess table over type thing. It was another group of people, younger, and they were kind of eavesdropping on the conversations that were taking place. Make a long story short, I've gotten into this before in my past video. The person pretty much refabricated my story, and instead it was him. It happened to him instead of me, and this and that. So made me think, wow, that's some fucked up shit. Yeah, that maybe I should come on here and tell you guys, man. Don't call me real deal for nothing. And what else do we got? Yo, that shit, that spot. The video that I just put on. It's going to be in the documentary, me actually doing that RD. Um, D3 is actually taking down all the posters that were up on that wall. And me and him were both rolling this shit out. It's huge. It was heavy as fuck. So then we did the big RD. 2 or 3 days later, it's all covered with wheat paste, like Prada, stuff like that. Advertisement, commercial, like book bags, pocketbooks, shit like that. What are they? Advertisement. The guys that come by and they do like what Cross does and shit with the wheat paste and stuff. And they stick up like movie posters. Used to be big back in the days. Don't see too many movie posters anymore. Don't see too many movies anymore. But yeah, normally like Prada or Gucci or something like that. And they stick these big things. Yeah, I feel like 3 days later, shit was covered again. I was like, fuck. And I was gonna go back out with my camera again and have my little hard hat on and everything and go out like I worked there. Because, yeah, that is, as someone had pointed out, that location that I picked there is actually where you would do your community service. If you get in trouble in Manhattan, pretty much certain sections are zoned off and you'll be asked to report there to like sweep and rake and shit like that, clean up garbage. One person caught that on my messages. He's like, yo, that's that spot right there. And that was kind of I didn't know if they still actually made people do community service right there. It's on Stanton and Forsyth was the street. I didn't know if they actually still did that. But I was thinking that must have sucked. Like you get caught writing, and they make you do community service. You're there, like looking at this big huge RD. You're like, fuck. Yeah, yeah, man. You hate criminals that wrote graffiti. That's a street mind thing, man. A lot of people won't get shit like that, but someone did, man. I forget who it was. I feel so bad because he deserves his flowers for that shit, man. He caught it. What else? What were we even talking about? Yeah. So anyway, I did that big RD day, all those posters over it again. And like I said, I was going to go back, peel it off again, and then have them go and do it again. But I don't give a fuck, man. It was really just to do a documentary purposes. But that would be funny. But then people might think that my heart and soul is actually in that spot. They might come and be an asshole, start scribbling on it or something like that, thinking they're somehow offending me or affecting me. A little too late for that. A little late for the party, right? Believe me, if there's something to do to a graffiti writer, it's been done to me, man. Believe you me. Straight up. Uh, I'm like the fucking guinea pig of all that shit from like trolling, like just crossing out and like fucking with and giving out information. Yeah, they were fucking me around from jump, man. I'm pretty used to it, man. I've become accustomed to it. So what else did I do this summer? Uh, uh, Hall of Fame. I went to the Hall of Fame. I did some videos about that. I went there with D3. Had a good time there. Something a lot of people haven't seen in a while. Yeah, I put a little spits and pieces on there. It was fun. We pretty much videoed like from the moment I got there until I left. I asked a few people, do you mind and stuff like that. Some real good dudes, man, real good dudes. A bunch of them were there, real writers. Sitting there with Checker 170, crazy. He's always on it. He's funny. I like him. Like once, I'll tell you, I have this. Fuck, I hung it up. Nah, that's on my Patreon. Um, yeah. Anyway, here's a funny one. Checker. He's in the video with in the Hall of Fame, right? You saw little snippets of it. Well, once I had, and like I said, I had just put the jacket away. I had it on my Patreon. I actually cleaned out my closet on my Patreon, and I worded it something like the skeletons in RD 357's closet. Like something like that, like I'm gonna reveal some personal shit or something. I really cleaned out my closet. A lot of old artwork by actual artists, like comic book artists, like Herb Tramp, stuff like that. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, MTA. I have an official MTA Carl Hart jacket with the hood and everything, a winter jacket that they wear, token, well, they kind of wear, yeah, token boot clerks, anyone that works with maintenance, stuff like that, even track work, but not necessarily work bums, they kind of wear whatever the fuck they want. It's made by Coulthard, and it's got the MTA thing here, the MTA thing here, and on the back it says uh, Surface Transit, this, that, MTA and stuff on the back. It's got the reflective things and everything. You go back in my videos, I'm sure it's on there somewhere. I just really can't even know. If I open my closet, it's just goes. Blah, 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 blah. But anyway, getting to a long story short, I was up in the Bronx, Tough City Tattoos, Sess and them up there. And I was hanging out, checking and shit like that. Chino 3 was there. I saw T Kid was there off in the distance. I didn't say nothing to him. Nick 707, rest in peace. He was there. A bunch of people. So I took out this coat, this thick Carhartt winter coat. It's like canvas. And I was like just trying to get the selective few to write on. Of course, you don't want everyone just to smash your coat. Some of these people might be toys or new jacks or not even writers. They might just write like Louis loves Lisa or some shit on it. So you got to keep an eye on stuff like that. So, I asked Checo, like, yo, Checo, catch my shit this time. So he does a nice check, all right. Nick 707's hanging out. Anna was there. Um, so I forget what happened. Somehow, Neo was there. Uh, Neo, MPC, Queens, RIS, Neo. He was there. I was talking to him, and I think he called me over to like where they have this like garbage can filled with sodas and stuff. It was hot. It's in the summer. So, I peek over at the coat real quick like this, and I think cornbread's catching a tag on it, right? So I peek over at the coat, and I'm like, okay, it's okay. I see checkers over there. So Anna comes up to me. I forget where she came from. It's in the back of Tough City Tattoos. It's the old timers day. So Anna's talking to me and asking me something. So then Neo's asking me something too. Him and Anna's talking to me at the same time. So I look back at my jacket, right? And I see Jackie's over there. Yo, yo, like all I see is his hands moving because he's about 30 feet away. His hands are moving like this, pointing at the jacket and shit, right? It's like all these dudes swarm over. They all start catching tags on the jacket. So he comes running over. He's like, yo, 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 Rob, you're RD, man. They're writing all over your jacket. Like, you get it? Like, he tells everyone, yo, come on, catch tags. Yo, come on, yo, get up on this jacket, checker. And then everyone swarms over. He's like, yo, RD, they fucking your jacket up. That was like, yo, dude, of course they're fucking it up. Like, you set them over there to do it and shit. Crazy shit. But no bad people caught it, man. It was old school day, like, what do they call it? Old timers day. So it was all old time dudes catching them. But yeah, check it funny, man. I remember that shit. It was funny, man. But, it's the MTA jacket. I got, let me get, I'll dig it up quickly. You guys are like, ain't no MTA jacket. Give me a minute. It's going to take a minute. It's not actually that bad. I got it. Are you happy? Hi. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I was able to pull it out, and I pushed in all the rims of my bicycle in while I pulled it because it was hung up high. But yeah, you see, look, Checker 170, right? You see, yeah, look, Neo won. Hey, Neo, he was there. That's not that Neo nowadays, not that new Jack. That's official Neo right there. You see him? And look, Besta, he was there. He's probably one of the guys that was catching it too. Look, Joey TDS, Sniper, but Sniper got it in here. He wasn't there that day. But yeah, look, Bomber. You see what I mean? MTA. See, MTA, official shit. Look, Flasher got it. Lava 1 2. Ah, man, God rest his soul, man. That was a serious dude, man. I'm gonna do an episode on Lava one day, man. People don't know, man. That dude like ran the whole chapter to fucking Black Spades and stuff. Look at that Jester tag. Yeah, for real, like he ran, like he was like head honcho from like the Bronx and the Harlem chapter. People don't know stuff like that, man. Yeah, Lava 1 2. That's a Jester tag there. Damn. And Nick, he was there that day. Rest in peace. That's why I never really got more people to write on this because a few of these guys died. Look, you got Bomb Five, Hornbread. Yeah, you get the idea, right, guys? Look, Poison 106, RC, right? RC, that's Drug Crew, right? RO Bond, right? RC. Yeah, I remember him. Look, Slave, the Fab Five. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Look at that RC tag, man. See, that's some shit right there. Yo, people, break it down in the comments. How hot is that, man? All right. Yeah, I'm honest. I just noticed that RC now. Oh, the wheels fell all over. I don't know where. Hey. Right. Yes, obviously, I'm talking about a long time ago when they did that jacket, and I brought it up there, the whole thing there, Old Timers Day. But yeah, it's funny times, man. Just looking at that jacket. Where'd my weed go? Here it is. All right, what else did I do? Rah, rah, rah. Central Park, a lot of bike rides. Had a good time. Uh, yeah, I want to thank my Patreon supporters. And I'm going to be giving away another thing on my Patreon. I haven't figured out exactly which one yet. I just got all the stuff that, like, I get from just sketches and shit like that I got laying around, and I give them away for free of charge. I'll add in a couple of these stickers. Yeah, these are lotto things with D3. I'll throw one of those in. My next thing on my all right, let me make a package. Otherwise, I'm showing everyone everything. You guys will be like, well, what do we actually get? All right. See, this is just like an outline I was doing. I was actually planning on doing this in the tunnel once, but it never happened. I was going to do this. This is recently drawn, but I was going to do this with lace. Like I had the idea of it and I had it sketched out before. I was going to do this with lace, and then I was going to do it with OJ. I was going to do it in the abandoned station. It's on the one train. It's the only one I don't currently have. Well, the Street one I don't have too well either. I have tags in there. But I have tags in the one uptown too. But I really wanted to do this huge, like in the abandoned station. So like huge, man. But all these fucking idiots keep doing throw ups in there. And what will happen is if I did that huge, and this particular time with lace, maybe. Right, lace, it was like 11, 12 years ago I wanted to do it. With OJ, I don't know, around the pandemic, before the pandemic or something. And then I was just sketching the idea at work. Yeah, I just wanted to do that. Huge, like whole fucking stretch, man. Real big, man. Huge. Like I'd literally be this big. Like it'd be, the whole big wall in the Urbana station. Like just picture the whole walkway of a station with the trains going by on the west side. I was going to do that, but this isn't the actual original drawing because it's been in my head for quite some time. And I've sketched it out. Like here's another example when I was fucking around with freights. Hey, I wanted to do a freight like that. That was the next one I had planned. Didn't get around to it. I got arrested. Yeah, yeah, I throw shit like this in envelopes. So let me actually put something together here. Let me see something. Here's another classic old regular old RD. Pretty known for doing those. All right, this is cool. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. How about this? I don't know. Hopefully you can see it. This is a page with a bunch of different RD styles. They're not really all done. Just me fucking around at work, probably waiting for time to kill. Just killing time at work on the clock, waiting to go home, something like that. Just sitting there goofing around. That and pretty much the same with this too. An eagle. My brother had mailed me a picture of an American eagle he drew when he was in Clinton. It's prison, state prison. Now he's in Kasaki, but he did a eagle, and I did an eagle. I was going to mail to him, but I just never got around to it, and he wound up getting bashed in the head. His skull got cracked, and now he's in Kasaki. So I just found it now, actually. Before I went on, I mean, I did see it in the shuffle when I hit the record button on here, but yeah, I'll give this away too. So how about that? I give away all these RDs on the one page, right? It's upside down. And this Boyd, eh? American bald eagle. Ah, those are fucking creatures, boy. You ever see them things, man? Amazing animals. Oh, fucking amazing, man. All right, yeah. So, I'm gonna drop on my Patreon. I'm not gonna tell you when, but over the weekend. That's what we'll say. I'll put this on my Patreon over the weekend, and pretty much the way I do it is the first person that replies back saying, "Oh, I like that. I'd like to keep that," or "Yo, send that my way," or however you want to word it. Some people, they got their pride and they're macho, and they don't want to actually act like they're asking me for something. But I don't give a fuck. These are just things I draw, man. It ain't that big a deal. Seriously, I just rather throw it out. Maybe someone might like to have it. That's the way I see it. What else do we have? So yeah, pretty much all you got to do is become a Patreon member, click on there, and just say, "Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, let me get that, or I'll have it, or I'll take that, or send that my way." Like I just said, however you want to word it. What else? I got frogs. I got two more little frogs, cute little guys. They're still kind of in quarantine area. I have them set up. They're doing real good, eating good. They're tomato frogs, these little orange, just red guys. Yeah, they're cool. They're pretty common in the pet trade. Um, I wrote graffiti, which is relapsing. I talked about my son not getting any walls to do things, but he has been selling painting. And he has also been doing paintings for a church. He did one out in Comac, Long Island, and I believe they took the painting to the Philippines. This is my son I'm talking about, Bobby. Painted a nice painting of Jesus with the thorns and everything. It's on his Instagram. If you guys would like to check him out on Instagram one day, it's Bobby underscore underscore Dyer on Instagram. So that's BOBBY underscore underscore DYER. Yeah. And that's him. I believe the little page, he has like a little, your photo, your profile photo, whatever. I think it's him when he was young building a snowman or something like that. But yeah, that's my son. You'll even see the priest on there, and you'll see the painting on the Instagram. So yeah, he's doing good. He's doing all right for himself. I mean, it's just all right, people. I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to watch the full video, you could check it out in my Patreon. The link will be in the description below. All right. Also, a lot of people have been inquiring about Checker 170. That dude did a lot of graffiti, man. Yeah, I posted a video of him on the steps in the Hall of Fame, one of the Hall of Fame videos. It's like two videos before this one. Um, it's me, Coast, Coast TDS is there, Checker 170, Scotty Bags, D3's videoing, and yeah, yo, that dude was like king of the fours, man. Checker 170, man. That's his fucking writer right there, man. Definitely underrated, man. Definitely deserves its props, man. 100%. Checker 170, man. Yeah, do a double bicep, man. Straight up. Real writer.